today I'm photographing a city I like very much. It's called Hoi An here in Vietnam. It's a very touristy place, full of markets with an incredible history. Markets, hotels, and I guess it's well known for its tailor shops. Tons and tons of tailors. And you can get a suit made for yourself, custom made suit. Photographically, it's very interesting. By the way, you can buy every line of counterfeit clothing or whatever, Ray-Bans. Photographically, it's Jesus, this is one of the issues here. These scooter drivers, so noisy and pushy. Anyway, photographically, it's basically a street photography time. You have tons of street vendors like this, and tons of little shops, which can be very interesting. Now the trick is to not let them see you taking photos. If you're taking photos of somebody, one of the salespeople or something, because most likely they'll try to charge you for a photo. So you got to do it clandestinely, which is not hard. So many people around, you know, it's hard for them to notice. These guys really break your balls with their honking, but in reality it's a little bit different here, because they do it to let you know they're behind you or something. It's not like an insult or something. So yeah, photographically it's street photo time. Many things can happen, like what you just saw. Money exchange from ladies, merchant ladies, who basically sit in these positions all day long. I don't know how they do it, but you can see it's hot. It is so hot. I am sweating like crazy. And these ladies are dressed as if it was winter time. You can see, wearing sweatshirts and long pants. I mean, I am dying of heat. Well, also I'm walking around with a lot of heavy equipment, but still. I don't know how they do it. A lot of visitors from different countries here. The trick is to find things that are interesting to photograph as well. End up photographing a bunch of trinkets and whatever. Like this is something. There's a lady asleep right there. Would have been a nice shot, but they didn't want to invade her privacy. Now I'm heading into a... Babe, hi. I'm heading into another area of this little town where the river is. You can take boat rides, and they're real pushy. They want you to get on the boats. They want you to take a boat ride, which I've never done. I refuse to do. And yeah, oh man, it is scorching hot. And up ahead there's no shade. It's probably around noon now, which makes it even worse. So I might have to just sit down and rest for a bit. Here's all the boats I was telling you about anyway. You can get on these boats, and at nighttime the river is full of these boats taking tourists up and down, up and down. do like to do here is get portraits of people as well. Hopefully local people or visitors that look interesting, you know. It's not, I don't want any Westerners in my shots, you know. So yeah, I've been messing around with different settings on my camera. Instead of manual, I found that the conditions change so fast. Like here you can see shade and then light and then shade. If you want to shoot into a store like that, you gotta, on a manual mode, you're gonna have to change your settings every 5 seconds. If you see something, you're gonna change setting and change it back to shoot the street. So I've been trying to deal with aperture mode and shutter priority mode, but I don't like it, to be honest. It doesn't do it for me. I don't like giving up that kind of control. Oh boy, shade. Oh my god. We might have to stop for a drink somewhere. But yeah, these streets are interesting, but they have so many electrical cables that it really bums me out. That kind of ruins the shot. You know, it's just electrical cables everywhere. I guess you just have to accept it and work around. But yeah, I really hate them. Now there's another thing. These ladies carry around these baskets all day in this heat. I don't know how they do it. Selling fruit and stuff. I don't know how they do it. I would just pass out from heat stroke. Which I'm probably getting ready to do. Anyway, it's time to find a nice little restaurant to sit down by the river, I think. Maybe a nice mango shake. So Hoi An is also known for these lanterns. There's lanterns everywhere. As you can see, the boats have lanterns. At night, you can buy a lantern, you know, a paper one, and set it free on the river. It's a tradition. I guess they make all tourists do it. They advertise air conditioning. Now you see all the lanterns hanging there. Photos of lanterns. Yeah, it just turns into like stock photography stuff, which I mean, it's cool, but not very super interesting. Now, to be honest here, folks, I was so completely burnt out from the heat, I had to stop this whole session. I went back to Hoi An another day to finish it off. Okay, as you can see, it's a different day. I abandoned that day because of the heat. It was just unbelievable, unbearable, with heavy equipment carrying it around all over the city. Forget it. Today it's overcast, it's a night, there's a nice wind, and the temperature is absolutely way better. So I stopped by this field that I always drive by. There's a highway right there, and I got some drone footage of the field. And yeah, I think it's peaceful here, except for the highway there. And yeah, the drone footage is what I was really after, and I think it came out all right. So I really want to concentrate on different parts of the city today, not the usual stuff that I always take and see if I can discover some new shots. I think that'd be very interesting. I'm going to try to get some things in the field here. Maybe they're real typical, but might be good photography anyway. All right. Okay, I am back in the city now, and the light, to be honest, the light is so much better for right now because of the overcast. And so I've got my 70 to 200 on. I'm going to keep it on because I'm going to try to get some more, let's say, close-up personal stuff. All the stuff I've been doing is my 24-70. And it's, you know, it's great, but I want to catch something a little more intimate, let's say, if possible. We'll see what happens. The streets are not as crowded right now. It's like, I don't know, 11 in the morning or so. On a Friday. Tonight's going to be insane. It's 11:30 in the morning. Okay, so, yeah, let's walk around and see what happens. River level is high today. Look at that. Not that high usually. You know, even on these street shots like this, the 7200 gives a unique kind of view of it. I really like it. It's a little more compressed, a little more interesting as far as compositions. Some crazy Vietnam driving right there. The streets are so peaceful right now. I love it. It's going to be a madhouse later tonight. Tell you what, even with this improved weather, I'm already sweating like crazy. Heavy equipment really knocks you out when you're dealing with these long walk situations and the heat. And you know, when it's a little cooler, it's no problem, but heat, humidity, boy. All right, let's see what else is going on. What's also interesting about Hoi An, like I said before, you have all these little alleyways. I guess people live here, and there's coffee shops and stuff like this one, hidden in these alleyways. It looks pretty nice, actually. The street looks interesting. That's an interesting building, kind of French vibe. As you know, the French had a lot to do here. Okay, this little art gallery temple looks really cool, but I promised myself I would not take off the 70 to 200, so I'm gonna have to pass on this unless I can think of some more intimate shots. I don't know. I don't think they're very happy about taking photos of the paintings though. Oh, look at this. I love this kind of stuff. Let's do it. I ended up liking this little street here. There's so many colors and things to shoot. Try to catch the people unprepared. Try to charge you if you take a photo of them. In my imagination, so far, the 70 to 200 is really making a difference in these street photos. The depth. I feel much better about the compositions. Maybe it's my imagination. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, I'm really digging this street stuff with the 70 to 200. It gives a whole other perspective here. This is kind of interesting too. Let's see what happens here. Okay, River. Thank goodness it's a little breezy and the weather is decent. My God, what a change. Such a pleasure to walk around like this. Anyway, I think I've got some nice shots here and it's time for lunch. I'm dying for a smoothie bowl with nice fruits, and you can get the best smoothie bowls here in Vietnam. It's crazy. Fruit so fresh. The river is totally overflowing today. My God, never seen it like that. I don't know what happened, but it didn't rain that hard. It didn't rain that hard the last days. I don't know why it's like that. I can only imagine during the heavy rainy season, which is coming up. Oh boy. Okay, so I had a great lunch here at this place in Hoi An, Bees Marketplace. Highly recommended. Excellent. You have a choice of a nice variety of restaurants in there. It's crazy. Beautiful food. Anyway, back to work. And there's just a couple more things I would like to do. Actually, one more thing, more than anything, is to find one person that I can get some really great portraits of. I'm just gonna have to, go up to him and ask. I think overall the day has been a very successful photography day. So this is the Japanese bridge again, and I'm gonna try to get a shot of it with the lens I have on here now and see what happens. Going behind the bridge, see what happens here. Looks interesting, but there's nothing there. You can see here just seems to be coffee shops and stuff. Quite nice, but nothing. Photographically, those ladies back there are so awesome. I don't want to bother them. It's kind of interesting though. Yeah, there's no photo here. No composition. These leaves are in the way, so no composition there. I love all these little alleyways with restaurants and things. Street food, Vietnamese street food. This is so cool. Such a nice stroll. There's massage places everywhere, of course. It's a very traditional thing in all of Asia. Beer place. Oh God, go away. ABBA, or yeah, ABBA. Yeah. This is the Japanese section of town again. And with that, I think we've kind of concluded the video portion of our photography journey. I'm just going to keep walking around around and seeing what other shots I can come up with. And I truly hope you've enjoyed this. Hoi An is a very historical city. I mean, there's so much history here. Loved photographing. It was quite a challenge because a lot of stuff, you know, I don't want to end up getting like the same shots over and over or whatever tourists go for, you know. But yeah, it's a great challenge, and it's a beautiful little city. I hope you get to visit here someday. Okay, peace out.